looking forward to this rematch after what happened last year?
I think you put a little bit too much more emphasis on it. This is our first round matchup, and we look forward to the postseason. But I haven't been like looking forward to the rematch. The game is played, how it's being played, and this is the matchup. So we look forward to that challenge.
LeBron, at this point in your career, when you played this long and won 4 championships, does anything change mentally, emotionally, or nutrition, anything, as the playoffs start?
Yeah, of course. A lot of things change in the way you approach, the matchups, and the way you approach the game, the way you approach the days before the game, leading up to each and every game. So, yeah, of course.
How much of this is it equally mental and physical?
It's both. It's both. Obviously, the physical toll the postseason has. The games are a lot more physical. A lot more taxing on your body, but also your mind have to be there even double. So mentally it's very taxing as well. But it's fun. Very fun.
Can you tell by looking at your teammates' eyes that they're getting into this?
Yeah, today was the first day of prep, and we still have another day for tomorrow, and then a morning on Saturday to continue to prep. So I think guys are excited about this opportunity to be in the postseason. It's 16 teams. That will have an opportunity to win a championship, to win 16 games. So that's always exciting.
LeBron, the past doesn't necessarily dictate the future, but the script in these games has been similar a lot. Where against Denver, where the final 4 minutes or so, they go to a place offensively, and you guys haven't been able to execute defensively. From a problem-solving standpoint, how big of a challenge is that specific part of the game, and how much time have you been thinking about that, working with the coaches to try to stop that trend?
We just got to be better, all around. Obviously it's a great team that we're playing against, a team that won the championship, so they've been in a lot of big games and know what they want to get to late games. So, we just have to be very disciplined and have our mind into it throughout the course of 48 minutes or however long it takes. But, it's going to be challenging, but that's what the postseason is all about. It should be.
Is there something you're preaching to this team that are going to Denver?
No, just be ready to go. Hold yourself accountable. Take all the information that's been given throughout the coaching staff, and apply it to the floor, and just stay present. Stay present throughout the whole game.
Do you guys have any confidence against this team? Even though they've won the games, all the games have been very, very close and been very winnable for you guys.
I don't know. Your question sounded very personal. It shouldn't be personal at all. I think you allow yourself to get away from the game plan when you make it too personal. We have a game plan. You go out there and execute it, and you live with the results. I'm kind of the last person you should. I just stay even keel. I've been in the postseason way too long in my career to know that you don't get too high off of game one or get too high over whoever the matchup is. You got to just stay even keel. There's going to be a lot of swings throughout the course of a game, throughout the course of a series, and it's how long you could just keep your mind even keel and keep the main thing. So they're a great team. We know what we're capable of, but the game is not won in the transcripts. The game is won in between the 4 lines, and that's all that matters.
I think there was a time in the bubble where I asked you about Jokic's passing and kind of your appreciation for players who see the game similar to the way that you see it. Having experienced him as a competitor a ton as he's gone to this next level, when you're that unselfish of an offensive player, what does that do? When you're the best player and you're that unselfish, what does that do to a team?
When you have the ability to score at will, it makes your passing even more dynamic. We've had great passers in our league history. We've had great guys that are very unselfish. But if that's all you can do, then teams can, try to force you to score and you kind of take that away. Guys like Luka, Magic in his prime, Joker, myself, to try to take away our pass, and we can still be effective. That's what makes us so dynamic.
There's obviously going to be a lot of attention on Jokic and Murray, but MPJ has shot 61% against you guys in catch and shoot opportunities this season. How important is just tracking him in transition, around cuts, curls, all that type of stuff?
Got to get to him. He's a hell of a player, hell of a shooter. And when he's on his A+ game, they're damn near impossible to beat. Because you already have to account for Joker and Murray. You know, so you just gotta keep your head on the swivel, know where he's at all times on the offensive end. Don't give him no airspace. And he's still gonna make some of those. I mean, the kid's 6'9", and he shoots at the top of his jump, high release. But it's the open ones, it's the ones in transition, it's the ones where you lose contact that in order for you to win a ball game, you can't have.
Aside from the postseason for a second, congratulations on the call from Team USA.
Oh, thank you.
To get that and do it alongside Anthony Davis, what does that mean for you?
Well, that means everything. I mean, it's been the first time in 12 years, you know, for me representing, you know, Team USA, and I've had a lot of great times, you know, representing the red, white, and blue in the summer games and the Olympics. So I'm looking forward to doing that and doing it alongside my buddy. It's gonna be extremely fun. I mean, we've done it before, but he was fresh out of college. We hadn't won a championship together. We hadn't spent a lot of seasons together, but you know, to be alongside him and the rest of the 10 guys as well, and including the coaching staff and then the whole staff that's part of USAB. Just want to thank Grant Hill and, you know, Sean Ford and the rest of those guys over there on you know, picking me, picking AD. And I think, you know, when that moment happens, we'll be extremely excited and extremely happy to put those uniforms back on and go against the world. That's be a huge moment. Appreciate it.